Ranking Devil May Cry 3 bosses that are tedious to fight and needed to be sent to Malay Island. Starting off with the Leviathan core, 3 cores, 1 hybrid and a whole lot of determination. In order to do damage to the main core, you need to do damage to one of the subordinate cores. And while you're doing damage to one of the subordinate cores, the other core will either be taking your Devil Trigger or red orbs. If enough collected, the main core will retaliate with a laser sweeping attack or purple projectiles. Let's throw in a couple of lesser demons to keep the player busy. S tier. Up next we got Arkham, who is just a big blob and inconsistent mess. Good luck trying to telegraph his attacks. He's built like a tank and hits like a bus. And not to mention later on in the boss fight, he takes away your ability to perform style moves and use your Devil Trigger. S tier. He also summons these dolphins after he takes enough damage. Oh my god, these guys are so annoying. S tier. Up next we have the Jester, and the less said about the Jester the better. He's only made vulnerable after he dodges a few gunshots. After that he teleports to the center of the battlefield and summons these huge balls that just cause serious damage, and on later difficulties he actually summons this huge moon that he rides on. You know what? S tier, S tier, S tier right now. Up next we got the Gigafeet, the mayor of Projectile City, but to be fair, those projectiles can be deflected back to the Gigafeet and he will take damage. The tedium comes from him hiding in these tunnels and constantly moving around the battlefield. I'm gonna put him in A tier. Up next we have the Doppelganger, and this really isn't that much of a bad boss fight, but the tedium comes from having to turn on these lights in order to make him vulnerable to damage. And he's not just gonna stand there and watch you turn on these lights. He's actively chasing you down, trying to stop you. And on higher difficulties, the lights will turn off on their own if you take too much time. I'm gonna put this guy in I'll put him in A tier. Last but not least, we got Garion, a horse with the ability to control time. The tedium of this boss fight comes from the fact that this horse runs laps upon laps upon laps around the Colosseum while shooting projectiles. There are also these time spheres that stop you in your tracks and shoot arrows at you. Don't run too close to the carriage, it will do damage, and this guy can do drifts and it's just a mess. There's fire everywhere, and S tier. Put him in S tier, man.